Strap yourselves in. I'm going to make the jump to light speed.
What's up, Hyperdrivers? Welcome back to another Star Wars Build and Chat with my buddies. Joining me today is, as always, my man, the Raging Mando, Frankie. What's going on, dude?
What's up, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Not bad. Long night. LSU getting their ass kicked, but it's all good.
Yeah, you and Craig over here a little bummed about it. What happened? What did we lose? Oh, we lost my other video.
Yeah, yours went.
Yeah, mine went. I don't understand that. That doesn't make no sense. We'll figure that out here in a second. Also joining us is Craig from Half Fast Reviews.
Hello.
That just threw me off.
Right.
How you doing?
Hello. How's it going?
And
Good
he's
morning.
flanked by I don't know what to call that guy there on the left. Is that Biggs or
Yes. So I was inspired by Marvel's What If series.
Uh-huh.
And so I got to thinking, I was like, what if Biggs survived the trench run and it was him that was captive at Jabba's palace and not Leia?
There you go.
That's what I came up with. So, if you think Strange ended depressing and sad, it's worse for Biggs.
That's some funny stuff right there. Oh my God. All right. So
Think Sarlacc pit.
Oh my God.
that's hilarious. All right. So there wasn't much in the way of news this week, so I figured we'd start up on another one of these Bandai builds. I'm going to
Finish some off.
I'm working on the Tie Interceptor, which I was going to show you on my other camera, but we got boom. There's that camera. What you working on today, Craig?
ATST.
ATST. There you go.
That stuff.
And Frankie, what you got going on?
Finish this boy off.
Okay.
And leave it to Thor.
Magic Mike X-Wing fighter. That's the truth. All right, let's give a little bit of a roll call. We got primetime reviews coming in early. What's going on, dude? We got Dan Johnson in the house. Sam Farmer. We got Thor giving us the laughs. We got Boba Fett, the best hunter. He's got to be your friend, man. Is that your alias?
No, but he's my favorite so far.
Star Wars Legacies in the house. What's going on, man? Thanks, guys, for joining us. We got 14 people in the chat. Don't be shy, man. Leave a comment or like, subscribe, and hang out with us because we're going to get down with these builds. And I'm going to try to figure out what's going on with this other camera so that you guys can see it. This camera's been really temperamental for me when it comes to live videos. I don't know what to do with it.
Maybe it thinks something's fixing to happen. It doesn't want to show it and embarrass you.
Right.
It's trying to protect you.
Maybe. I don't know. One of the things that it's supposed to do is it's supposed to charge and film at the same time. And I'm thinking what's happening is that whenever the battery starts to get low, it just kills it. So I think that's probably what happened right there. I didn't check the battery before we started. So I guess you're going to just have to watch me over here do it this way.
What's up, Chi-Town?
Chi-Town's in the house. We got Chris Reed in the house. What's going on, dude? Thanks, guys, for coming to hang out. So what's going on, man? How's been the Star Wars collecting week for you guys? Anything new?
No.
No,
not yet. Just gonna. Wife's business is done, so back to focusing on my stuff. Started recording last night, and then here's the problem I'm discovering with recording. You try to get everything set up perfect, and something goes wrong.
Always.
So I got my 3 3/4 figures set up, right? They're on this top shelf right behind me. Right in the middle of filming, I bump it, and they all fall down.
Oh, no.
And I was like, screw it.
Dude, I've had where I start filming and the microphone isn't recording correctly. Like I was at New York Comic-Con one time filming all of these booth tours, and then I get back to the hotel to upload it, and the entire audio sounds blown out. And,
oh man.
And I had it all set low. I checked all the settings before I went to the con, and it just totally screwed up once I was there. So yeah, stuff happens.
I'm learning.
Video I did yesterday, I couldn't get probably about 6 or 7 clips to upload into my computer. You do it, and everything would freeze. I'd have to reboot. it was something to do with, I think, with the Action DJI programming onto the SD card, because everything else worked flawlessly. But yeah, it's always something.
Yep.
To eat up time.
Yep. Dude, the mannequin video was really dope. I like how you showed putting it all together and everything.
Yeah, I got
That is a cool mannequin.
I got this 10th scale piece this week.
This 10th scale piece.
Yeah, I think. So you have what? Premium format, legendary scale. What is this?
Life size.
I know. I'm making like
life size hot toy.
That's dream scale.
It needs a grandiose name.
Oh,
Outlaw
like
Pete's
premium
in the house.
format, right?
Yeah, right.
Outlaw Pete, how you doing, man?
Boba Fett. When's the Razor Crest come out? You talking about the Bandai one?
Should already be out.
It's already out.
Just you can never find it anywhere.
Yeah, it's hard finding it. I think it's blown up or something.
Ha! You know what, man?
So, rumor mill about they're going to change Boba Fett's costume again.
What? So what?
Yeah. So, what do y'all think about
more
that?
hot toys to buy.
Yep, it's kind of what I'm thinking.
I'm about done when it comes to Boba Fett at the moment as far as buying Boba Fett. That's it. I can't do it no more. I can't do it. I can't do it no more. I got
right there.
I know you can't because I ain't letting nothing new out.
Nah, man. I got a 1/5 scale statue. I had a quarter scale hot toy. It's got the life size bust. I got several 6 scale figures coming in here.
Oh yeah, but come on now. It's no different than the clone troopers you're trying to collect, right?
That's different.
No, it's not. It's the same thing. It's the same armor, just different colors.
Yeah, but they're different characters. Commander Wolf is not ARC Trooper Echo or ARC Trooper Files. You got different people there. That's
well,
different.
You can do the same thing with Boba Fett, right? It's like this is when he's in angry mode. This is when he's happy.
Yeah, no. I don't even know where to begin with this.
Just do this for an hour.
Yeah, the crunchy stuff. That's what Seth would do. You make sure to get that thing right by the microphone. Clack, 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 clack.
Right every day. Welcome.
What's up, man?
Toys Cave.
Boba Fett's asking, do we believe if Mace Windu is alive? That would be cool. So. You think he's alive?
Yeah. Why not?
He's right there with Biggie. What do you laugh about?
Thor. Craig is that Stormtrooper TK 469. Trust me, I went through every TK iteration you can. They're all taking any humorous ones that you could on the 501 site.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible to find anything that's like you have to do a personal like date, anniversary date or something to get anything
that's available.
Yeah.
Oh wow. There's that many stormtroopers. I gotta imagine everybody's got a stormtrooper.
So there was a 10-inch pop of Boba Fett that was all black.
Yes, there was.
Which is funny because remember when War of the Bounty Hunters when he
Yeah, he painted it all black. I think it's different though. It's not really it is Boba Fett's armor, but it's black with like a red accent to it or something. Yeah, Sam's saying Mace is in Cuba.
Did you get that Ayla from NYC?
Huh?
Did you get Ayla Secure from NYC?
No, I didn't. Beautiful statue though. Did you see that one, Craig?
I did.
What'd you think about that one?
Are you gonna leave me? You gonna leave?
No. Hey, I got my thoughts on it. Hold on.
He said it's not 1-1. He ain't interested.
I like it. I think you need a little bit more intensity in the vibe of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's my thing with it. I think it's a beautiful looking piece.
Yes.
Let me bring the picture up here. All right. So let me see. Share screen. All right, there she is. All right, it is a beautiful looking piece. What I like about it is that it's right out of the movie.
Yeah,
you know, and you got that light up base. All of this looks really cool.
Yeah, I think it looks cool.
But My thing is that if this is the only statue you have of Aayla Secura, I would prefer her to have some kind of more heroic pose than that. So,
I think the energy is lost in that right arm. It's like, what's it doing? You know,
it should have been like that.
The
That piece should have been
forward,
higher.
back, something to get a little bit more energy to it.
Okay.
Yeah, like that should have been a little higher. That whatever that plant is, make it look like she's pushing
She's
it
pushing
away.
it out of the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be a great idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's outstanding. I mean, excellent piece.
Yeah. So yeah,
You can't go wrong with light up.
No, I love the light up stuff, especially since mine doesn't work. So, love to make that work again. But yeah, I feel like if I'm gonna have her, I want to have her, looking a little more heroic. That's all. So good piece though. Did you see that Cad Bane that Xehanart's doing?
Oh my God, that thing is phenomenal.
You see that one, Craig?
I did. It looks good.
That one is awesome.
Let's get that one up here.
I love the coat on it.
Yeah.
I think I like the one that you got just a smidge better. Of course, this is only a render, but
I agree.
Yeah.
yours has got more.
I like because he has the gun out. He has
Yeah.
the gun out pointing and everything.
Little smaller footprint in it.
This has got a lot smaller footprint. That I like.
Yeah.
That I kind of wish that would have been with the case with mine, is because I have this awesome looking Cad Bane statue and then a lot of base.
Right.
Dan J67 said Tuscan Raiders next week from NYC.
Yeah, he's gonna be coming out with that
I
next
did
week.
see that. That one I'm definitely interested to see what it looks like.
He's dropping a lot. I'm actually supposed to go stop by the studio today and go check out some of the stuff.
Yeah, you're by him, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go check out some of the stuff, do a little filming. Hopefully, get this camera working again so I can film. Freaking camera, messing up my morning.
Fingers about to get, or the camera's about to get the finger.
It's about to get the finger, yeah. Everybody's like, George, you're gonna finger the camera? No, that's not what we're talking about.
Speaking of which, if y'all haven't seen Craig's video yet, you need to watch it.
Yeah.
Which one?
Your mannequin video.
Okay. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Whenever you sent that message,
Poor wife, man.
the
Oh, the
messenger
messenger.
split it, so I read it as he busted you, and I'm like, I didn't know if you were talking about something Pete had said or what. And then whenever I caught that the S was on the previous line, I was like, oh, he's referring to Jen. Yeah, I was like, whenever I knew I had to make the post go into the butt, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be endless jokes here.
I saw that.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even start the comments on that, but yeah, I was watching you do that. I was laughing. Boba Fett is asking about Katan getting the dark saber back. It's in season 3 of the Mandalorian.
I think she is going to end up with it.
Because he doesn't want it. But what if he? Okay, so let's play devil's advocate. What if he feels that she is no longer suitable to carry? Like, what if she is doing something he doesn't agree with? He'll look at her and say, "This is not the way." Would he still give it to her?
I think it's going to come to a fight with the two. We got the two sets of Mandalorians that are out there that we know of right now, and it's going to come down to a fight. He's going to see that the ones that took him in were wrong.
The ones that took him in the originals, not the originals, but the cult class, the one that's run by the armor.
I've done one piece and I've screwed it up already. I need my glasses real quick.
What was I going with that one? Okay, so if they end up having to go to blows, who are you going to be rooting for?
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan?
Mm-hmm.
Boca Raton.
Boca Raton?
Boca Raton.
Yeah, Seth screwed me up on that forever. Now it's all
Seth.
here.
Yeah. Happy building, all of you. Massive respect. Always. Perfect timing. I was just reading The High Republic, The Rising Storm. I hope we see a remaining TIE Interceptor in the Remnant Empire. How is the High Republic series, Anthony?
It's not bad. I just got to get the rest of the books because I kind of came in the middle of it, so I'm waiting until I get everything else to get going. But it's not bad.
It's not bad.
No.
I've read like a few of the issues of one of the comics. I haven't gotten any further than that. I've been stuck on the Bounty Hunters series.
And I'm kind of trying to make sure that because right now, this really smart thing that Filoni's done, and I think it's more Filoni than Favreau, but incorporating some of the old stories into, and making it new. Because it makes you go buy the other stuff.
Right.
Because you don't know where it's headed, and it's going to have some of those tie-ins, like Book of Boba Fett coming out. There's going to be I'm sure there's going to be a lot of old
The War of the Bounty Hunters.
Yeah, and I'm sure that the War of the Bounty Hunters ties into that. So I don't know if everybody's heard. So rumor mill is the Book of Boba Fett's going to be, he's in revenge mode, and he's going after everybody that's done him wrong. And right now, if you're reading War of the Bounty Hunters, there's a lot of bounty hunters that done him wrong.
Yeah, endless material and cameos there.
Yep.
For the OT.
It'll expand on, the bounty hunter scene in Empire Strikes Back, getting, all those guys in there.
All right.
Rolando saying, what would George do with the Darksaber? I would keep that shit. It is mine.
Ruling Mandalore. I'm curious of people that just tuned in and trying to figure out what's behind me.
It's like, is that a Star Wars S&M suit you got back there?
This is What If Star Wars Biggs.
Yeah, he got the mustache on and everything. That's awesome.
I know, that's...
Instead of Slave Biggs, he survived the trench run.
I feel like I'm seeing a scene from the from Police Academy, when they go into the what was that bar?
Oyster Club.
The Blue Oyster Club. Yeah.
What is your favorite Star Wars film from Boba Fett? Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back. Yeah.
Involving.
100%.
But I mean, they really didn't have a lot of Boba Fett in it. It's just our first introduction to him and everything. He was cool as hell. I mean, in all honesty, the Mandalorian really expands on that character a lot.
Yeah, but it was
Empire easily.
Yeah.
Story-wise, it was a great story. And you got to think, I mean, for us, a lot of newer ones, I don't think really grasp this in that back then, good guys always won. In movies, stories, it was very rare to have, you have to go to something very obscure to see where the bad guys get their butts kicked. And for them to get their butt kicked like they did in that movie and be as popular as it was, that was different.
Probably why it was cool. Well, I would say that's why it was cool.
Risky. It was risky for him to go that route.
Yeah. Craig.
Some singles in his.
Yeah, I agree. We do need a Star Wars What If. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
What if Anakin liked sand?
Have you guys, I mean, what's his name does that? Star Wars Theory?
Yeah.
It's like a What If series for Star Wars. They're pretty interesting. I actually sat through the what if Kenobi didn't go to Mustafar. That's kind of cool.
Right.
So he has like 4 or 5 of them.
He just did that star roof that we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In his house.
He heard you, man.
Right.
I thought about doing that till I did. I'll have to show you that sometime. My Star Destroyer with all the fiber optics in it. And to think about doing a roof like that, no, that's all right.
I can imagine the cost. Only imagine the cost.
All I can say is you got to love your job.
Do a poor man's version of it. Just have glow in the dark stickers.
Yeah, back in the day they had those big old cars that
the 5-cent bubblegum machine. Just
Sam, don't serial killers also have mannequins in the room?
You said it.
Sam Farmer. Damn.
It puts the lotion on its
The skin.
What?
He said he puts the lotion on the skin. It puts the lotion on the skin. That's funny.
Right, it gets
A2.
the hose again. Ooh, that was loud. Sorry.
What else, man? So I got the what do you call it? I finally got the Hot Toys 6-scale Leia coming.
Which one?
The classic A New Hope.
Oh,
Nice.
that's awesome.
Yeah. I'm gonna
All
put that.
the stuff that I offered you
I know.
with the Unseld dress, which is highly, highly sought after.
Yeah.
Nope, I don't want it.
I'm sorry. Which dress did yours have? You had a different dress on?
Yeah, the one that comes with it is kind of
Okay.
a lot of people criticize it or whatever, but I think it's pronounced Yunsel.
That's pretty cool.
What was the dude's name? Woodrob or something like that on one of the forums. Commissioned for her to build it, and I mean it was way upgrade, but I sold it to a dude overseas.
True.
Highly sought after.
I know. I messed up. I didn't know back then. You know, it's like that I owned a
Well,
clone
you didn't know you
trooper.
were. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going to go into 6-scale the way I've gotten into it.
Right.
I had a clone trooper Wolf, like maybe the earlier part of 2020, and I got it. I was like, okay, this is really cool. Don't know if I'm going to do this because I started looking at all the different clones. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to go down that road. Sold the Wolf, and I just picked up some other stuff, and then I got like,
again.
yeah. Well, no, I got it. I got it again. But the thing is that I ended up running into this guy at Slap Happy, Jeff, and he hooked me up, man. Next thing you know, I got like 4 clones, and I'm like, okay, now I can get into clones. I got enough of them that I got enough of a jump to. And there's a lot of them though. When I finally found out actually how many they have, I was like, okay, maybe I didn't make that much of a jump.
So he turned loose more of them since the con, the ones you were hunting, or this is pre that?
This is pre that. I picked up from him, 4 different clones from him. No, 5 different clones from him, and then the one that I bought at MegaCon when I was with you. So, and I'm still on the hunt for Arc 5s. That's a bitch. That's gonna be a bitch. George, have you played Fallen Order? Of course. Found it for a good price on PS5. Yet to pull the trigger. I recommend pulling the trigger, man. That's a great game.
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
Just take your time, play it, enjoy the story.
It can be a little frustrating at first, but it's a great game.
A little.
Oh, I put that thing on Jedi mode the first time I played it. I was like, yeah.
How long before you quit that?
Oh, right after the first board. Right after the first board, man. I was cursing the screen when I did that. I was like, okay, I am definitely not a Jedi.
I love these little, they're not exclamation points, but these little things that they put here. It's like, what the crap are you drawing my attention to that for with no explanation, Like I just noticed that one of them, it has don't cut these little.
Oh.
Don't cut these little parts off right here, It's like I saw that afterwards. Thankfully I didn't do it.
It'd be kind of cool to do with these ties. I don't know if this tie particularly had it, but to put like a little red light on the inside of it for the cockpit.
Yeah.
I saw somebody that did Vader's with the LEDs the other day. It looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
He had the ion engines in the back. Looked pretty dope, as you kids say.
Anthony's saying in a way Star Wars Visions is a what if, which he kind of, yeah, it is. I'm confused. Well, the thing about it that I'm not is that I feel like we're going to have a lot of different stories with really different vibes. And we're seeing that even with the What If series, right?
Yeah.
This last Doctor Strange had a very different vibe than the rest of the shows have been.
That was a great story.
It was.
I love that one. And the rest of them I've been, yeah.
A lot of people are raving on what do you call it, Shang-Chi.
I'm going
I know.
2:00 Central today.
You're going today?
Yep.
Kind of
Big
bum
Dub
it's
said
not
it was
on,
awesome.
kind of bum it's not on Disney Plus, man.
I know, right?
Just want to pay the $30 and watch it.
Big Dub said it was good.
Yeah, I saw his post.
I haven't seen anybody that at least didn't say I enjoyed it. I hadn't seen anybody say
Yeah,
it.
nobody said it was bad.
Yeah.
Does the what do you call start next week? The divisions? Whoa.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's a great question.
That I'm guessing I won't be interested in because I don't do
You don't do the anime?
anime, right? I don't even know the name of it. That's how much I don't do it. Oh, I got something else cool. I've been finding these on eBay.
Hey, Michael, how you doing, man? Thanks for watching the Galaxy's Edge video, man. I apologize for the length of the video, but I hope you all enjoyed it either way.
Everybody recognize this?
Yeah, man.
The wrong color.
Well, it's black. I mean, you can always paint it.
It's actually a dark green. It's just it's so dark in here.
Oh, okay.
But
I got a cis scale version.
Yep. So I don't have to build this one.
That's awesome, dude.
Pre-built. Like George said, I was contemplating. I was like, how am I going to styrene that? So anyway,
Like,
I
how do
found
we build
both of that style that are in the Dagobah scene, the camp scene. I do have to build the fusion furnace again, full scale. So that will be interesting. Maybe easier than that little one that I did.
I was kind of hoping they would have had a War on the Bounty Hunters comic book drop today, or this week at least.
There
With
wasn't one?
No, with all of the well, if it did, it didn't drop digitally yet.
No, my box is in the other room. You look in the comics? In the last issue?
Well,
It's got the release date.
Yeah, I didn't look at that.
Elijah.
I didn't look at that.
Sorry, I can't type on my iPad. I gotta answer audibly.
I caught up. What is it? Not before last Sunday, and then there's like nothing. I mean, you think with all of the series that they have tying into that they would have like one a week.
What are we talking about?
The War of the Bounty Hunters.
Oh, gotcha.
All right. This is not going in the way it's supposed to.
That's what she said.
Who is your favorite Star Wars character?
Boba Fett. I like Boba Fett. I like Darth Vader. I like them both.
Boba Fett.
I gotta wear my stupid glasses. I cannot see these little numbers. And I like never wear these things until I'm doing something like this.
Craig's is Slave Biggs.
Slave Biggs.
What are we talking about?
Favorite Star
Who's your
Wars
favorite character?
Yes. These are the things that happen when the wife are out of town.
There's going to be a Boba Fett comic series that correlates to the book of Boba Fett. It was accidentally leaked with toys connected to the series.
Nice. That's cool. That would be cool to watch.
Has anyone played Republic Commando? I've played all
Yep.
the Star Wars games.
Absolutely. Public Commando was great. They're supposed to be remastering that, I think. Aren't they? I heard that they were going to be making it like an
No, I hope not. They need to quit doing that.
4K upscale or something like that.
Oh crap! I cut off one of the tabs I wasn't supposed to.
Oops.
It'll still work.
Oh, God, this thing. All right.
Hey, don't go all Seth, all right?
Me?
I'm not going to go all Seth, but I need to switch so you guys can see this. This
Okay.
is like how fine their little detail is.
All right, still enough to work. That's probably one of the little.
So in there, these little holes.
Yeah. Those are little holes, man. Those are tiny.
Yeah, rockets got to go in there.
Ooh.
Nice.
Good luck.
Where are my glasses?
I love watching Adam Savage. He's always like, he's constantly back and forth with the like get bifocals, dude.
That dude, I can imagine that what's his face used to be real frustrated with him because the way he works, this dude's all over the place, but he gets it done.
I love watching this channel.
Which way does this go?
All right, D1.
Okay, this thing's gonna go into the carpet. I know it. Dude, this thing.
I'm such a freaking immature kid, man.
I swear, George. Well, now you can have fun with this because now I got to go get tweezers. Damn it.
Yeah, I remember last time I had one go boop into my Razor Crest joke. That'll serve me right.
Well, I'm over here, and for the life of me, I can't find what it is that they're asking for. They're saying G2, which I'm like, there's no G. There's B1, there's B2, there's A2, there's SW13. Which this looks like it's just the stand. Maybe it's the glass. Ah, yes, it's the glass. I'm not putting glass on this.
Yeah, they always give you the option. Yeah, important service announcement where it has the crossed out. That means don't cut that.
It's like, oops.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're not going to do that. Let's do D4.
Okay, here's a little tiny piece to go flying. Awkward silence.
Cat.
Oh, did y'all miss me?
Little.
All right.
So we got our Disney trip coming here real soon. What are you laughing about?
Oh, no.
Or slave bigs will be hell of a peg warmer at Target.
Yeah.
Well, dang, people, my hands are not this.
Man, I like putting these ties together.
Yeah, they go pretty logically, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff you kind of identify. I've never
Well,
gone over the AT-ST with a fine-tooth comb.
we're going to say that he fired that rocket.
Who fired what rocket?
The one that's in the carpet.
Yep. That sucker's gone. Shot right out of the
How much is that Vader behind you? Are you talking to me, Boba Fett? The bust?
yeah, he has to be talking to you.
The bust, that bust usually goes for right around $1,200. I think it's roughly about what it cost when it first came out. Sometimes a little bit more. I got a good deal on it. That's how I picked it up. The stand for Vader's helmet, I actually just had that custom made by a guy here in Florida. He apparently did the original casting for that, and Sideshow stole it from what I hear.
Oh,
That's the scuttlebutt.
I'm sure you hated hearing that news.
Oh, I loved it. I was like, can I say that? Don't ever say that. Ah,
Controversy.
yeah.
Did you see me trolling you with the tune in next week for Sideshow versus the Grievous figure?
The Grievous figure. That should be news right there. I can't believe they released that thing. This
I
is
was trying to
crazy.
get you to bite or laugh on that. You've learned to ignore me.
I'm a father, remember? I have plenty of practice. Now, we had that, we had the guest on that day, and I was like, all right, so we can't talk about this. He won't know. Imagine having him on there. Oh, on the show, we're going to talk about Grievous, Sideshow, and how crap job they do putting that together.
Right.
And he's going to be like, I work for Figpin. I was like, yeah. What do you think about that, by the way?
I could tell a couple of times he was reading the comments and he was like, I have no idea what they're talking about or doing or whatever. He got distracted a couple of times.
I looked all over the place. I couldn't see those Figpin announcements.
What, the
The
Star
ones
Wars ones?
Yeah.
I saw it the other day. I think they shot me an email. I thought it was on their website.
I looked on there. I couldn't find it.
PNR Comp, what's going on, dude? He says, from my wife, when I'm building and can't see something small, nothing like helping an old fart build a model meant for young people.
Is that a shot at me?
I think we're all old farts at this point, man.
Yeah, I got my glasses on right now.
I mean, shoot, I got up this morning and was working on that Falcon, and I was only out there like 2 hours, and I came in with a serious back pain, bro. I'm like staggering into the room. It's like, Jesus, man. Wife's like, what happened to you? And I was like, I was outside working barefoot.
So I don't know if you saw it, but Savage didn't cosplay at MegaCon, but he did at the second one, whatever the last one he went to.
Yeah, the
Somebody was
silicon.
Yeah, that. And but somebody was
Mark
walking
1?
around in a Mark 1 armor.
Yeah,
There. Did you see it, George?
No, who was walking around in Marco? Him?
Adam Savage.
At MegaCon, somebody had a Mark 1, but I guess it wasn't him because he told me that he didn't.
No, he did.
Frankie.
Yeah.
You know how I was just laughing at you about the little missiles that went into your
Yeah, what you got?
You just did the thing.
Yo, I wish my autofocus camera was working. All right, you see the cockpit, right?
Yeah.
These little missiles are like right here.
Yeah.
I know, man. It's crazy.
They're like little two nipples.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Tiny, yeah.
Nothing like Bandai to make you appreciate 1/18 scale.
Yeah. Those little things might have been what I dropped whenever I was doing the Vader.
Where are these things? Those can't be. Oh my God. Those 6? Yep, that's them.
Crew it up. They're all most of the Bandai kits are 1/72nd scale.
Yeah, the ships.
Thor said, "Don't feel bad. I use Bengay when I pose my figs."
Oh man, I'm all limping into the Denny's this morning. What'd you do? I was working on a model. Embarrassing. It's like getting injured playing chess or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Getting old sucks.
It was really intense, though.
Yeah, that knight to king 4 really messed me up.
A serious stretch. I saw somebody said, you're getting old when you get hurt because you slept wrong.
Because you slept wrong. Yeah, you got to stretch before you go to sleep.
Yeah, these are world problems, man.
All right, I don't know how this is going to fit in there. Need to break out the lube for this.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Oh, got one in.
Mannequins.
I got one in. So I think the only 2 more Bandai kits that I need to grab is that X-Wing, which I have the X-Wing on order, so it's not like I need to grab it, but it's that X-Wing that has the auto opening wings and stuff, or the
that's the 1/24th scale.
Yeah. I don't think it's 1/24th scale. Is it?
No, it's 148.
148.
Sorry, 148.
Yep.
I was like, man, that's that big?
No, because what I'm making is the 124.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, oh crap.
No, that's 148. Yeah, and it's got the auto opening wings.
Yeah, and music, right?
Yeah,
just sounds too.
Yep.
Yeah, so I got that, and I still want to get the Star Destroyer. And I think that'll be it
for now.
Yeah, until they come out with more kits.
Well, you still got to get the Razor Crest too, don't you?
Oh yeah, and the Razor Crest. Okay, yeah, there's that too.
So when George makes a list, you can guarantee there's going to be at least 1 or 2 other things that need to get added.
God. I feel so bad about that, man. It's like I don't even know if I should go back there and change the list name or something, or make a follow-up video. So, for those of you guys who are here and have watched my complete video list on Clone Troopers, after I posted the video and shared it off into the Facebook group, I found out that there were 4 more Clone Troopers that I missed. I really tried hard, but yeah, I did.
I could have told you that.
Yeah. I should have conferred with you.
I'd be like, there's Rex and
yeah, and Rex.
Do they do a Naboo Starfighter model kit? No, Bandai has not done one of those.
That would be killer chromed.
Boba Fett, George building the TIE Interceptor, Craig's building a ATST, and I'm building Boba Fett.
Boba Fresh.
After the 148th X-Wing, you just need to go big and go for a 1-to-1 scale X-Wing. Yeah, I like to explain that to the wife.
Clear out the backyard.
I mean, the Falcon I'm building is pretty freaking big, or painting.
Yeah, I made a joke about doing an AT-AT in the video.
I didn't pull the trigger on that AT-AT, by the way. I was hoping one of you would have done it.
On the what?
On that AT-AT by Merlin Models.
Oh.
Dude, that AT-AT is amazing, man.
Yeah, my problem is I don't want to pay for something now when I can print it.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, but to me, that is like already engineered and everything. You don't even need to sand or do anything like that. It's just put everything together and paint it.
I know, but then when I go to pay for it, I'm like,
True. I hear you.
Well, yeah. I'm going to leave it at that. All right, where the hell is there? It is. Gee whiz. 13-7.
Hey, Frank, you're pretty aggressive today, bro. What's up, man?
He's channeling Seth.
I see that.
There's got to be one, right?
I guess, man. That's the Jew side right there?
Yeah, George. What of it, man? What of it?
5 people in the chat are now offended.
It's fine.
It's all right. Got the vintage Slave 1 in today from GameStop. Great condition and super happy with the price. Awesome.
Nice. I'm still waiting for GameStop to call me about my Black Series, the Force Effects Elite Darksaber. Yeah, I'll take them forever. Man, I'm already building wings here, man. That's what's up.
It's nice when it's a quick build.
Yeah,
mine might be finished in December. Episode.
You're like, I'm gonna build the ATST because it's easy.
Yeah, the Y-wing looks worse.
Yeah, the Y-wing does look pretty bad.
Got so many greeblies.
Yes. All that exposed parts
The
around
tubing,
the window.
yeah.
Yes. I was like, no.
D11, D8.
Frankie needs a Snickers bar.
He could use one.
Well, I could use one. I haven't had a Snickers bar forever.
Need to get away.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I pre-ordered the Darksaber through Amazon. Release date has been pushed back on their site to November 3rd. Really? Oh, that sucks, dude. Because I saw that it was supposed to ship like within a week. GameStop had the best price. That's why I went with them. Which I don't understand it. I don't know how GameStop sells it for so much less than everybody else.
Could be amount that they buy or the quantity that they buy in.
I mean, they're
get
only
a better deal.
Well, GameStop is not selling it at their stores. GameStop is only pre-order only. You have to go in there pre-order and that's it. But they're selling it for almost $50 less than everybody else, including Hasbro. They're selling it for less than Hasbro.
Huh?
It's weird, right?
Yeah, the models are already painted. You can weather them and do whatever you want, but yeah, you can. As soon as you're done, you can display it.
Yeah. They look okay. That could be better.
Mm-hmm. You have to do a painting session one time.
That
would be entertaining.
Yeah. Especially with an airbrush.
Do you guys know how to airbrush?
I'm not bad at it.
I can do it poorly.
You can do it poorly.
That's something that looks to me like it takes practice to get.
It takes a lot of practice.
Fine detail.
It's more on the setup.
I've never airbrushed before, and I'm going to airbrush that Millennium Falcon.
You're going to go. You know what you need to go do first?
What's up?
Go buy you some Snicker bars.
Nah.
But you got to do it live.
Gotta do it live. That I'm not going to do.
Come on now.
Nah, I'm not going to paint that thing live. I need to see if I'm okay with it before I start, going on.
No.
People get on your case for the littlest things. So check this out, man. I shot a con video back in 2018. I was at a San Diego Comic-Con, I think is where I was. And this is early on in me doing these videos and everything. I'm nervous as shit being out there, publicly and speaking to a camera in public. So
right.
I get to the Star Wars booth, and for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of the other freaking bounty hunters outside of Boba Fett and IG-88. Couldn't put the names in my head to save my ass, And somebody found the video like last week and had to leave a comment. This guy's not a real Star Wars fan. He don't know the names. I'm like, fuck you, guy. So
I'm sorry, I was grumpy that day.
But then that's when you need to leave them another comment. Go, have you seen my room?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Yeah. So I mean, if I'm going to start painting something, I at least want to know I could do it before I make.
Well, you know the workaround for that, right?
What's that?
It's what not to do airbrushing.
Rename the video.
Right.
Rename the video. I think I just got the wrong piece. Damn it.
That's what I just did on the mannequin thing. I showed my failure with what I thought was going to work.
I find in your head too, right before you cut the wrong piece, you're like, man, I'm in a groove.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I got this.
It's like golf. I've got this game figured out. No, you don't.
I found the channel about a week ago. I had my wife watch so I could try to build a wall in the house like yours. She said no.
Keep trying. It took me a year and a half.
How long you been married?
Thanks for checking out the video on the channel, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it took me a couple years to get my wife to be okay with it.
I have to say my wife's pretty cool about this stuff. I mean, I got 2 rooms.
No, my wife just didn't think I could do it. Of course, that's messed me up now. It's because now that she knows that I can do it, the honeydew.
And she's like,
got
hey,
it
I
wrong.
need you to do this.
Yeah. I got a honeydew list going up my butt, bro. It's crazy.
And then you get the, if it was your thing, you would have it done already.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I got that like
Man.
Right?
Yep.
My grandfather.
I know, right?
So when my wife and I first started dating, we went up to Disney one time. I introduced her to my grandparents that were living in Orlando at that point. So my grandfather has a bunch of stuff in the house that is not working. Lights are out, all kinds of shit. And my grandmother's bitching to him, So I went to him and I was like, how come you don't get this stuff done? He's like, it's because if I get it done, what she's gonna need me for? I do it little by little, is what he told me.
Wisdom.
Let me be politically correct here, so I don't sound like I'm bashing. But we went through a spell in our marriage where she'd give me honeydew lists. I'd finish them, and then almost as soon as I finish, okay, here's more, like that. And I was like, can we stop for just 2 seconds? And so finally, she
took a breather.
Yeah. Thank you, and you get a day off, and then now we'll do
right.
it.
Yeah. So Crew It Up's been married for 10 years. He said it shouldn't be an issue. How big is or how much do you have in your collection, Crew It Up?
My God, the air conditioner turned off.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I was just thinking, the dog's don't appear to be barking. I got to open my door here.
How the hell does this work?
Sweating under the pressure.
NyQuil works for my marriage. Thor.
Damn. Crew It Up said he sent you an IG yesterday.
Oh, okay.
88 or 11.
So is it still Crew It Up on IG? My bad, man. It's like yesterday was like one of the only days that my kids decided to go out with their grandparents. So I took my wife out to lunch.
Craig got dad jokes going.
George missed that.
No, I missed it. Yeah, what did you say?
He said 88 or 11.
You messed up, bro. I said 88 in the video. Where's that? B1. Is this the right one?
I couldn't even tell you what the difference was between the two.
I think one's a little bit taller than the other. There's not much of a difference between the look of them.
I want to find for the new room some of those Rolls-Royce jet engines, like the real deal and not the cast, but I have not found one to even know what the price of them goes for. Imagine
what is it?
Ridiculous.
Insane money.
The IG, what the IG-88 head actually is. It's a Rolls-Royce jet combustion chamber or something like that.
Probably the same thing that happened with the flash handles for those vintage cameras.
They're all gone.
Like the old camera collectors, they hate Star Wars fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I know.
Bunch of weirdos.
I mean, but you got to understand that too with them because they're collecting those things and we're destroying them.
Right, and that's what their problem. And they were like, before Star Wars came along and cosplaying, those things used to be like really cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why ILM probably got them.
Yeah. Execute Order 92. No excuses. Play like a champion.
Backtrack.
All right, what's this? B12, B18.
All right, people, your diagram is confusing.
Yeah. I was like, man, this is going great. Then I'm like, okay, what's going on here?
That goes there. It goes beside the other one.
So these little like wing, I don't know what these things are, but the black areas of the wing, they're encased by this frame.
Oh,
Aren't they supposed to be like solar panels?
That's where they're the solar panels? Okay.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Oh, look at the Empire. They're
Green.
they're green, yeah. We're evil, but we're not that evil.
We're not barbarians. Cheers from Sweden.
Ooh,
wow.
started to go to Sweden. There's a lot of places going on.
What's up, Jedi?
This one. Yeah, like that.
This part will not stay put.
Stay on target.
Wrong movie.
That's the wrong movie.
There were no tie interceptors in there, man.
Huh?
It was
There
their
was
day
no
off.
tie interceptors in episode 4.
It was their day off.
Yeah, true. I was talking to Craig though.
Well, there's no ATSTs in there either.
Oh my god. Yo. You're like Seth in Arkansas.
No, these are snap kits.
No boba in it either. So
Ah.
I didn't say anything though.
Yeah, he was talking about my comment.
I know.
And actually,
It was still Star Wars
in the new edition.
In the new edition. How dare you bring that up?
You know, where Han magically floats over Jabba's tail.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's one they should have left. Deleted. Oh yeah, that was my second joke. This was a deleted scene.
That's
Luke wasn't really going for power converters. It was just a cover.
What exactly is Tashi Station?
Right.
I think you pronounced it wrong. I think it's Touchy Station.
Touchy station. Oh yeah, that wing is a bitch.
And you only got to do it one more time.
I know that it's you press on one area and then it pops back on the other side.
Yeah, that's what's happening at this little hose deal. You get it right on one side and the other comes loose. Ugh.
All right, I think that's it. What else we got here? Not B19. Blade, these are Bandai kits. Or Bandai, or how you want to pronounce it.
Bandai.
I did not have to use needle nose on the TIE Fighter. These little hoses are tiny. Tune in to watch us complain about models.
Real world building experiences right here. That's what we got. All right, let's go.
Lord, did I cut a wrong piece off again?
Things model builders say.
Mm-hmm.
It is funny when I first started getting into building them, and I joined all these different Facebook groups, and then you see kind of familiar comments throughout it, but you don't have any experience, so you don't really know, you don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you start building, you're like, okay,
Now I get it.
Yeah. B111. There it is.
Yeah, I'll do stuff on the channel and I have to explain to non-hobby people. I'm like, this is an inside joke. Hopefully the hobby people find it funny.
Blade, yeah, these kits don't require glue. And for the better part, they fit really well. I really haven't had too many experiences where I actually need to use glue with them.
Except this piece.
Yeah, this one's a little bit of pitch.
That piece may get glued because it's not going in there. All right.
Ha. It's got legs.
Hmm.
Pretty
He's got
articulate, too.
legs. He knows how to use them.
Oh my God.
Hey.
You need some time with Craig's mannequin?
Yeah.
Need some Biggs time?
Some Biggs time. How the hell does this go in there? Oh, okay.
Now, wait a second.
Okay, God damn it.
Language.
Yeah. These things, bro. These things are getting on my nerves. These wings are like, they keep popping back off.
Yes.
Freaking solar panels.
Channel your inner Seth.
I'm playing the part of Captain America today.
Yeah, Scott, I hear you. Trying to find the kits you want. That can be a problem sometimes. Even online.
With the Bandai kits?
Yeah.
The
one you're painting right now, George, is the one with the lights and all that I was asking you about? The Falcon?
But yeah, it does have lights and everything.
That's the next one I got to hunt.
But you want to hunt the Bandai one. I got the D'Agostini version.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's a lot pricier.
Is it?
Yeah, the D'Agostini one's really expensive.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring myself to spend $500 or whatever the.
Yeah, the Agostini's like $1,400 in pieces.
How many issues was it?
100.
100 issues?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And it's discontinued now.
Yep.
Well, you definitely got to paint that live.
No.
And there's a lot of aftermarket parts for it too.
Yeah, there is. It's cool with some of the stuff that they've done. Like they built up the under cage of the flooring, like they have in the newer versions of the movie.
Yep.
Some really neat stuff. Of course, the way I put it together, I don't think I'm going to be able to do any of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because if you follow the instructions, it seals the damn box. You have to for me to do it now, I'd have to break it apart.
And I imagine that's not as easy as taking apart a Lego.
No. Nor do I want to do it, really,
Yeah.
Because all that sounds really good and fine, and then I put it back on the wall, and I'm like, I'm never going to show it off. All right, I can't figure this crap out. How does this go in here?
I believe I have the
How do you go in here?
base part completed.
All right. So do not force parts in that do not need to be forced.
That's what she said.
Well, that's a given, right?
Oh man. Good thing I got a Hot Toys one.
Jesus. Oh. Man, these little turrets or whatever they got on here, the blasters. They don't go in there all that easy. Or at least I'm not finding the right spot to put them in.
Sam wants to know.
Go ahead, sorry.
Sam wants to know if George's going to have to keep asking every stormtrooper he sees if it's Craig.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do now. Seth takes it. He's like, you don't even tell the guy what the whole deal is when we're doing the video.
He just goes and says it.
He just goes and says it. The guy's like, no, I'm not Craig. He's like, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure I'm not Craig. Are you sure? And you know, Seth is having a great time with it. You can hear the guy. He's kind of getting a little annoyed. So after he
all about?
Yeah. After he got done, you know, I went over to the guy. I was like, explained to him what happened. He's like, oh, that's funny. I'm like, yeah. Excuse my annoying friend.
Walked away.
Yeah, Seth just walked away and didn't even explain it to the guy. So I'm like, excuse my annoying friend over here. Let me help you out and just explain this for you right now.
Thanks for the content.
Yeah.
Great.
So the guy's like, oh, I appreciate you putting me in the video. He's a cool dude.
I liked his porg on his shoulder.
He had the porg on the shoulder.
Yeah. The only redeeming thing about the Last Jedi.
When it was getting eaten? Did you order those, that undersuit?
I got one of them, and then I had to put a hole in this one, so I should have got a second one.
Yeah.
You might be able to email them and ask them if they can add a second.
Yeah, because he'll keep going for a little bit before he shuts down, and then he'll send it out. So I'm sure he hasn't shipped it out yet.
Yeah, they're like sometimes 5 weeks. I know you said you got whatever you got quick, but usually they're a little slower than that.
Oh, yeah, I must have been right when I ordered it, because it took from when I ordered to getting here at the door was 15 days.
That's crazy.
And that was from China.
Yeah. Every time it gets quiet, I always picture, was it Mike Myers' character on Saturday Night Live used to say, just talk amongst yourself. Here's the topic.
Yeah.
When he had the woman. I can't remember if that was the right character or not.
C23.
Man, I am not getting this. This does not make sense to me.
Oh, that's PCM.
It goes that way.
This does not make sense to me at all.
I know that when I first built the Slave One, that's right, I said it. I had to download that translator app to read some of the instructions.
Yeah. This doesn't have anything legible, so I don't think it's that. It has this. So these little, like I said, these torpedoes or turrets or whatever they got on their wings. They, according to the instructions, they attach at the tip of the wing here, but I'm not seeing the spot where these things connect into. I can't see it to save my life. And I got to build the next one. Yeah, it is. Gonna have to probably figure that out another day. Going like that, maybe?
No.
All right, tab down. This doesn't make sense. I get the wrong one. Got the wrong one. I've got 1 and 2, and it's supposed to be 1 and 3. User error.
For real. I think my kid was just screaming. You heard that?
Yeah.
Jeez. The heck are they doing down there?
George's like, I hope they're okay.
Guys. My kids, man.
I know.
Coffee talk. That was it. Yep. Discuss.
Talk.
Amongst yourselves. Here's the topic. Yep. That's it. Coffee talk.
I'm so surprised that Thor would know that.
Good job, Thor. What would Seth and George do if there was a battalion of troopers? How much did you pay for the models? Mine's about $30.
This one was pricey. This one was like $50 or $60.
Yeah, if they're discontinued and you try to find them like on eBay or wherever, second hand or whatever, they can get expensive.
Yeah, the 172 stuff, I don't pay over $30 for them.
Mm-hmm. But like the Y-Wing was, I think it's discontinued, or you can't find it like on Amazon and stuff.
G-Force, what's up, man? Which one's discontinued?
In the Y-Wing.
Oh yeah, Y-Wing's discontinued.
I'm trying to say it's like $60 or $70.
Yeah.
G-Force, what's up, buddy?
So and then you can get the Bandai Falcon for $400, $500, all the way up to the Falcon George just got.
I paid retail and that shit was that much money.
Man.
I always got mine over at Hobby Lobby, so.
Yeah, if you find the ones at Hobby Lobby, they're
dirt cheap there.
$25, $30.
You can get it at a discount too.
Yeah, for the 40% off.
Yeah. Just I'm talking about the sticker on it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I cannot move away from these damn turrets. I'm like determined. What the hell, man?
George's sanity is.
Oh yeah, it's got the little turrets on the tips of the wings.
On the tips of the wings, man.
Yeah.
Have you built this one before?
No, but I remember the Vader one. They're underneath the cockpit windshield there, and they were tiny.
Those actually were not that hard. This is a bitch right here. I don't know where to put it. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You can do it.
That's what she said.
There you go. Don't you feel better now?
It does.
Yeah, I don't know. I do not know.
Will forever be 13.
That was Thor? Oh, no.
No, that was me.
Count Dooku's Legacy lightsaber. Now it's like $600.
Yeah, I can't believe they got discontinued. I mean, that's pretty nuts that they got discontinued.
What do you think? It's just because sales started declining on it?
No idea. It had just come out.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it came out. It came out like at the beginning of summer, and it was discontinued by the end of summer.
Huh.
Sam Farmer, back to earlier. Book of Boba will confirm Windu's death, and will reveal that Nick has become Nick Fury and Shaft variants.
Yeah,
I butchered reading that.
I always butcher reading it.
We have a Loki Star Wars crossover.
Mm-hmm. Did I put this in wrong? Maybe that's the reason why it's not working.
B-16.
Bingo.
Hit.
Just like my battleship.
Right. That's what I thought. Hit. Who were they playing battleship? Oh, Falcon, Winter Soldier.
Oh, yeah.
He was playing battleship with the Bartender check. A12. Need more desk space.
Yeah, this went from being an easy build to what the fuck? Pretty much. Oh well. I'm gonna have to read more on this part. Figure out how to get that going later.
Yeah, this one's pretty intricate for a new.
I mean, the rest of it kind of went together pretty easily. But that, that turret, I don't know what the hell to do with that. Oh, well. What we got? We're at an hour and 16 minutes. Almost time to go find out what my kids did.
I gotta go hunt down a brisket.
Gotta wait a brisket. Oh, that sounds good.
Find out who's bleeding out down there.
Yeah.
Do not bother me unless something's broken.
So much for getting this done in one show.
We're bleeding.
Bastard.
I accomplished this.
Nice. I got that done and this done. So if you put that together, I got half not even half. I'm missing parts. Wings are falling apart. If it
got
took
legs, pouches, belt, feet.
Frankie's building the forever model.
Right?
All right.
Should finish this sometime around Christmas.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. What did I miss here? Oh, no. Okay. So we talked about the Count Dooku lightsaber and all that. All right. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us for another live chat and model building session. If that's what we want to call it. I feel like a total noob today. This is like, I need to go build some Legos now so I can build my self-esteem back up.
Confidence.
Yeah.
You're good enough. You're strong enough.
Oh man, I gotta prepare for something like this. Anyways, we'll be back next Sunday with another live stream, probably part 2 to this, more than likely. And sometime during the week, I'll have another Clone Trooper review, and I'm gonna probably start doing a couple other videos. I don't know what else I'm gonna throw in there, but I want to see if I add another video to this week. So we'll see what it is. We got that Slave Biggs will haunt me in dreams.
Leave it to Craig.
All right, guys. Well, anyway, until next time, may the force be with you. All right, where we at? There it is. Boom.